Before the noise of this day reaches me, before the weight of responsibility settles on my shoulders, before fear has a chance to whisper even one lie into my mind, I come to you, Lord. Father, I do not want to begin this morning in panic, pressure, or distraction. I want to begin it in your presence. I want the first voice that shapes my heart today to be your voice. I want the first atmosphere that covers my spirit today to be heaven's peace. So right now, while the day is still young and my heart is still listening, I ask you for something precious, something fragile, something the world tries to steal far too easily. Lord, protect my peace today. Heavenly Father, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the beating of my heart, for the mercy that met me before my feet ever touched the floor. Thank you that I did not wake up abandoned, forgotten, or outside of your care. I woke up under grace. I woke up under mercy. I woke up watched over by a God who never sleeps, never fails, and never loses sight of me. Lord, there are people who woke up today already burdened, already anxious, already bracing themselves for battle. And if I am honest, Father, part of me feels that too. Part of me already wants to rush ahead and wonder what will happen, who will say what news may come, what may go wrong, what door may close, what battle may rise, what unexpected trouble may stand in my way. But before fear can build a home in my mind, I bring my mind to you. Before stress can tighten its grip around my spirit, I surrender my spirit to you. Before this day starts making demands of me, I ask that heaven would govern me first. Lord, protect my peace from the things I can see and from the things I cannot see. Protect it from the obvious pressures and from the hidden traps. Protect it from sharp words, from heavy expectations, from unsettling news, settling news, from draining conversations, from silent disappointments, and from thoughts that arrive disguised as concern but are really fear. Guard my mind from every thought that does not sound like you. Guard my heart from every attachment that weakens my trust in you. Guard my emotions from becoming servants to circumstances. Do not let one moment of frustration define this whole day. Do not let one person's attitude ruin what you meant to bless. Do not let one closed door make me forget the many doors your hand can still open. Father, there are battles that begin long before they ever appear outwardly. They begin in the mind. They begin in the imagination. They begin in the private conversation between my fear and my faith. So today, Lord, win that battle in me before I face anything around me. Father, I ask you to quiet every inner storm. Some storms do not come with thunder. Some come with overthinking. Some come with replaying old pain. Some come with imagining future loss. Some come with the pressure to solve everything at once. Some come with the fear that if I do not control every detail, everything will fall apart. But you have never asked me to control what only you can carry. You have never called me to hold together what your hands already sustain. So I release the illusion of control. I release the pressure to know everything right now. I release the panic that tells me I am running out of time. I release the burden of trying to force clarity where you have asked me to walk by faith. And I ask you instead for calm, holy calm, deep calm, the kind of calm that does not come from circumstances behaving, but from your spirit reigning. Lord, if something unexpected happens today, keep me steady before it even arrives. If a message comes that unsettles me, do not let my heart collapse. If someone speaks harshly to me, do not let anger become my first response. If I am ignored, misunderstood, overlooked, delayed, or disappointed, do not let offense gain access to my spirit. If an old wound is touched, help me respond from healing and not from hurt. If frustration shows up early, meet it with patience in me. If pressure surrounds me, create space within me. If confusion rises around me, let clarity rise within me. I ask you, Lord, make my peace stronger than my emotions. Make my discernment stronger than my impulses. Make my faith louder than the many small fears that try to crowd my mind throughout the day. Father, teach me that not every disturbance deserves my reaction. Not every opinion deserves my attention. Not every misunderstanding deserves my explanation. Not every invitation deserves my yes. Not every offense deserves my energy. Not every battle deserves my presence. Give me the wisdom to know what matters and the courage to leave the rest alone. There are things that look urgent but are not eternal. There are moments that feel personal but are only distractions. There are voices that sound loud but carry no authority over my life. Help me not to answer what heaven has told me to ignore. Help me not to chase what you are not blessing. Help me not to try to fix what you are using to teach me surrender. Lord, let my silence be holy when silence is wisdom. Let my words be few when peace is more important than proving a point. Let me walk away from what would cost me too much internally, even if it looks small externally. Heavenly Father, I ask you to protect my peace from people who bring chaos. Protect me from those who carry bitterness and want to hand it to others. Protect me from environments where anxiety multiplies, where comparison grows, where faith weakens, and where your voice becomes hard to hear. Protect me from relationships that slowly exhaust my spirit. Protect me from smiling faces hiding wrong intentions. Protect me from manipulation disguised as closeness. Protect me from emotional traps I do not recognize at first. And if I am too attached to something that is no longer healthy for my spirit, Lord, loosen my grip. If there is a place I keep returning to that steals my peace every time, give me the courage to step away. If there is a pattern in me that keeps inviting turmoil, expose it gently but clearly. I do not just want relief today, Father. I want transformation. I want to become someone who recognizes peace, chooses peace, and protects peace as something sacred. Lord, I know the enemy does not always come with obvious darkness. Sometimes he comes through urgency, sometimes through distraction, sometimes through mental exhaustion, sometimes through a bad report at the wrong moment, sometimes through a small irritation that grows because it was never surrendered, sometimes through a lie that says, handle this alone, or worry now so you can be ready later, or if you do not hold it together, everything will fall apart. But today, I reject those lies. I will not worship urgency. I will not bow to anxiety. I will not let fear masquerade as wisdom. I will not mistake overthinking for preparation. I will not call inner torment responsibility. My help is not in my ability to predict every outcome. My help is in the name of the Lord. My confidence is not in having all the answers. My confidence is in the God who already stands in every tomorrow I have not seen yet. Father, there are some people listening to this prayer who are tired in a way they cannot fully explain. They are smiling on the outside but carrying silent pressure inside. They are doing their best, but their mind has been crowded, their spirit has been drained, and their peace has been interrupted by too many things at once. So today, Lord, let this prayer become a turning point. Let this morning become a reset. Let this be the moment where the soul exhales. Let this be the moment where the racing mind slows down. Let this be the moment where the heavy heart remembers it is not carrying life alone. Walk into every hidden room of the heart and speak peace there. Walk into every anxious thought pattern and speak order there. Walk into every private fear and speak truth there. Where there is tension, bring release. Where there is unrest, bring stillness. Where there is heaviness, bring holy light. Lord, remind me that peace is not weakness. Peace is power under your control. Peace is strength that refuses to be pulled out of position. Peace is confidence that does not need to shout. Peace is the soul standing still long enough to remember who you are. So make me strong in peace today. When others react quickly, teach me to remain anchored. When others spread fear, teach me to spread faith. When others move from panic, teach me to move from prayer. And when I am tempted to believe that chaos has the final word, remind me that you still sit on the throne, undisturbed, undefeated, and unchallenged in your authority. Father, let your peace cover my home today. Let it rest over every room, every doorway, every conversation, every decision, every phone call, every plan, every interruption. Let peace meet me in places where stress usually waits for me. Let peace follow me into meetings, into errands, into responsibilities, into family matters, into financial concerns, into places where my heart would normally tense up. Let your peace be the atmosphere I carry, not just the feeling I occasionally visit. And if I walk into a room full of tension, let me not absorb it, let me shift it. If I enter a conversation loaded with heaviness, let me not mirror it, let me bring grace into it. If I step into uncertainty, let me not surrender my confidence. And let me remember that I am not entering alone. The Spirit of God goes with me. The Spirit of God. Lord, protect my peace from my own thoughts when my thoughts are not aligned with you. How often, Father, have I lost hours to worrying about something that never happened? How often have I weakened myself by rehearsing bad outcomes that never arrived? How often have I made the day heavier by carrying tomorrow inside today? Forgive me for that, Lord. Forgive me for the times I have fed fear more than faith. Forgive me for the times I have let my mind run wild instead of bringing it back into your presence. Today, I choose a different path. Today, when my thoughts begin to drift into panic, I will return to prayer. When my imagination begins to produce worst-case scenarios, I will return to truth. When my heart begins to race ahead of grace, I will slow down and remember that you have never once failed me. And that is what I choose to remember this morning, Father. You have never failed me. There were times I thought I would break, and you carried me. There were times I thought I had reached the end, and you made a way. There were doors I cried over that you kept closed for my protection. There were delays I resented that later proved to be mercy. There were people I begged you to let stay who would have only deepened my pain. There were battles I never saw because you fought them before they ever reached me. There were nights when all I could do was survive, and still your hand kept me. So why should I believe today will be the day you abandon me? Why should I believe this morning is too hard for the God who has already sustained me through seasons I once thought impossible? No, Father, I remember now. I may not know what is coming, but I know who goes before me. Go before me today, Lord. Walk into every hour before I arrive there. Stand in every moment before it unfolds. Prepare the conversations I will have. Prepare the places I will go. Prepare the decisions I will need to make. Prepare my heart for things I did not plan for. Straighten what is crooked. Block what is dangerous. Delay what would harm me. Speed up what is from you. Expose what is false. Strengthen what is weak. And do not let me rush ahead of your pace. If you say wait, teach me to wait without fear. If you say move, teach me to move without hesitation. If you say no, teach me to trust that no without resentment. If you say yes, teach me to receive it with humility and gratitude. Father, some of the deepest threats to peace are invisible. They do not announce themselves loudly. They slip in quietly through discouragement, mental fatigue, disappointment, envy, disappointment in ourselves, and the slow ache of unanswered prayers.